Vietnamese comics have had a short but exciting journey. It all started before 1975, with comic strips influenced by Franco-Belgian styles in the South and Chinese comics in the North popping up in newspapers. But they weren't just for fun. Many were packed with clever social commentary. In 1975, after the country's reunification, everything hit pause. For almost a decade, as the country focused on rebuilding, comics, viewed as a product of Western influence, were left behind. Things took a big turn in 1986 with the economic reforms. Vietnam opened its doors to the world, and with that came Doraemon. Published in 1993, it quickly became a hit among Vietnamese kids and remains the best-selling comic in the country. Back then, publishing was pretty simple. Editors would scan, translate, and cheaply print foreign comics. No licenses required. Publishers soon saw the potential of the comic market and started experimenting with U.S. superhero comics by hiring local artists to trace the styles and add new dialogues. Then, in 2002, Vietnamese Genius arrived. Blending local folktales with a fun, Disney-inspired art style, it won over both kids and parents. The big shift came in 2004 when Vietnam joined the Berne Convention, ending the era of unlicensed copying. This opened the door for local talent to shine, and publishers began seeking out Vietnamese creators. Comic magazines became platforms for aspiring artists, offering contests and opportunities to get published. Although many projects didn't get finished due to lack of training, it was a turning point that gave rise to a new wave of comic talent. By the 2010s, a second wave of Vietnamese comics took off. Artists were now creating their own original work and even pursuing comics as full-time careers. Indie platforms like Comicola helped creators crowdfund and publish projects like Holy Dragon Imperator, which brought Vietnamese history to life in a fresh, exciting way. The art of comics around this era was impressive, but many projects still struggled with storytelling, leading to many unfinished comics and some disappointment among readers. During this time, Vietnamese comics branched out into two directions: online comic strips, usually short and humorous, which became super popular, and traditional comics, which started getting some international recognition. Today, we're in the third wave of Vietnamese comics. Artists are exploring unique styles, tackling more mature themes, and focusing on telling great stories. Many are drawing inspiration from Vietnam's rich history and culture, and even seeing their works adapted into TV shows and movies. On the publishing side, indie publishers like U Booth Books have sprung up, encouraging diversity in style and aiming for a more mature audience. Collaboration between writers and artists is becoming more common, opening up exciting new paths for people to launch their careers as comic artists. Since COVID-19, online comic competitions have taken off, and many artists have found steady work through webtoon projects and international gigs. While there aren't a ton of original works just yet, the quality and commitment from today's creators are stronger than ever. With more collaboration and better storytelling, the future for Vietnamese comics looks brighter than ever. Vietnamese comics have come a long way, and the best is still to come.